Well, good morning. Dr. Glen here with another Monday morning motivation. So we're in September and there's going to be a lot of happy parents this morning. Kids are going back to school. Hopefully a lot of excited kids as well. Maybe a few that aren't so as excited. But it's a great time of year that we should be talking about backpack safety and backpack health. A lot of kids are going to start that daily routine of filling their packs with their textbooks, their lunches, their rain gear, boots and jackets for the day, all the gear that they need. And sometimes it might be just a little bit heavy. The backpack might not be appropriate, and it can have some significant effects on their developing spines. It's one of the most important times in our life to make sure we're taking really good care of our spine is when it's really growing and developing and maturing. It can really set us up for proper spinal health later on in life. So hopefully all these 30s and 40-year-olds that I'm seeing in my office, we can maybe prevent that with our children. So what I want to do with you today is kind of go through how to purchase the right backpack. And then if you already purchased some or if you're going through it, to make sure that your child is wearing that backpack properly and filling it properly. So I've got my top 5, I don't know, maybe there's 6 tips to go through. So the first one is the 2-inch rule. What you want to do is you want to make sure that there's, first of all, 2 straps, shoulder straps on the backpack, and they're at least 2 inches wide. Those are the straps that are coming across the top of the shoulders. If they're padded, that's even better, but you want to make sure that they're at least 2 inches wide. Now, when your kid is putting on the backpack, the other thing to remember about the shoulders is you want to make sure the backpack doesn't extend above the shoulder height. So it should be sitting down lower than the shoulders. Most of these backpacks have the adjustable shoulder straps that will allow you to raise and lower the pack on your back. The third one is to make sure that there's a padded hip belt. This is wonderful. You can unload 75% of the weight of the pack off of the spine with a proper fitting waist belt. If it's padded, even better. And then the rule with all of these, the 2 inches and the 2 straps of the shoulders, it's only good if your kid uses both straps. So make sure that they're putting on both straps. The waist belt, the padded waist belt, only good if your kid actually buckles in and straps that waist belt on. So make sure that your kid is doing this as well. The second last one, make sure that there's lots of pockets. This is ideal for when you start setting up the backpack and when you start filling it, that it gives you lots of different compartments that you can be packing things into. Spreading out the water off onto the sides and so forth. So lots of pockets helps. And then the last tip is how to actually load it. And what you want to be doing is making sure that all the heavy gear is on the bottom of the pack and coming up on the inside of the pack right next to your child's spine. It's going to decrease the effective weight on your child's shoulders and hips. Now my bonus tip, I got one more for you. Weigh your child. So in the morning, get all the stuff that they're going to put into his pack or her pack. Get them on the scale without the pack. See what their weight is, and then for young children, you want to make sure that when they put their pack on, their overall weight doesn't increase by more than 10%. For our teens and adolescents, you can bump up to 15%, but please remember that those are the maximums. When you start getting out of those maximums, well, then you might just be starting to see the chiropractor a little bit sooner than you should be. So those are my 5 tips. We have those all on the website for you. If you need more information, you know where I am, Dr. Glen at rfwellness.ca. Everybody have a very healthy and happy back to school day, and I'll see you next Monday morning.